Morning.
Yeah, Miss Milo and Miss Jones.
Okay, so Ms. Jones, Milo, and Jones, okay? Oh, down here. All right, good morning, ladies. Miss Milo, you were charged with theft. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. And Miss Jones, you were also charged with theft, facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Both of you guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 46 days and 47 days respectively with credit for each of what you have here. Both of you need to understand that these charges will go on your record. They're going to end up there and be there for the rest of your life. What you also need to understand is that these are enhanceable offenses, meaning that number one, you're facing a minimum.
Pause here for a second. This is a huge warning. When the judge says enhanceable offense, that's legal language for your next mistake will cost you way more. What used to be days can quickly turn into months or even years. This isn't just punishment, it's the court drawing a hard line. Do you think warnings like this actually stop repeat offenses, or are they already too late?
Of 30 days in jail from now on. Number two, if you continue to pick up theft cases, at some point they're going to hit you with a felony offense and you're looking at years instead of days. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So, Ms. Milo, you have a total of 3 cases that are open. You have a theft, you have a failure to identify oneself as a fugitive from justice, and a criminal trespass, which are both of those are Class A's. I'm assuming both of those will be dismissed in exchange for your.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of theft?
I plead guilty.
I will find you guilty and I'll send you to the 46 days, credit for the 46 days. On motion of the state, your 2 other cases will be dismissed. And Ms. Jones, you also have a multitude of cases open, for just the 2, right, Aaron?
Correct. A trespass and a theft. She's playing on the theft, trespass, dismissed.
Is this how you understand it, man? How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty and I will send you to 47 days in jail, credit for the 47 days that you've done. Your other case will be dismissed. Guys, really?
This moment right here is classic tough love judging. No yelling, no theatrics, just reality. The judge is basically saying you've used up your chances. And notice how calm that delivery is. Sometimes the quiet warnings hit harder than shouting. Comment below. Do judges need to be stricter like this, or should courts focus more on rehabilitation?
How's jail fun?
No.
You're going to be looking at a lot more time next time. You're looking at a minimum 90 days from now on. So, come on. All right, good luck, guys. Mr. Coffey, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 2 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. You need to understand that this will now reflect as a conviction on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand?
Sir.
From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You could be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will stay on your record. You can never take it off. This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense, sir? I'll find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the agreement. I'll roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. And good luck to you if it's an enhanced abandonment. All right? Please see the clerk.
Can I have one more case right now that we can take up?
Okay.
I have a couple, please. But the first one is Mr. McCauley.
Is Mr. McCauley here?
I emailed back. Yes, he is, Judge. But I think the BVR is kind of a moot point because he's been in custody the entire time. That's why he didn't show up. He's been in jail.
What?
Yeah, that's
But he
why.
bonded out.
He's been on bond for this case, but he's being held on a felony every day. So, I mean, that's why he didn't show up. So it's kind of,
That's silly.
yeah.
I thought he bonded out. That's why I'm I'm sorry. I agree with you.
How did we reach him? Yeah,
It wasn't in the hospital.
it wasn't him. It was.
No. I can have
You're
argued.
right. No. You're completely right. I don't understand what happened. Sometimes errors are made.
Correct. And I think just because it shows bond for this one, and maybe they didn't see it. That's okay. If I can just get them back on the normal docket that we had.
Totally.
All right, I'm gonna move it back. I'm gonna have a couple more custody, please, but so.
Take your time, Aaron. Mr. Gutierrez, you were charged with making a firearm accessible to a child. This is a Class A misdemeanor, and you're facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. You are here before me now because you have not been able to come up to an agreement with the state. State is waiving, and they are agreeing for you to come to punishment with me regarding this offense. Is this how you understand it? You need to understand that you waive a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. Once you enter into this agreement, you cannot back out. You cannot get cold feet. Say, you know what? I changed my mind. I'd rather go to trial, or I'd rather do something else. Do you understand? You need to also understand that you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, the right to be arraigned, charge read in open court. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal as well. Is this how you understand it? Okay. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to reserve sentencing now until what day?
Your Honor, whatever pleases the court, we'll make sure that the witnesses are ready to go.
Okay, I'm okay with whatever. Do you want to do the week of the 30th? I'm okay with whatever day you want. You guys pick it. It doesn't matter to me.
That'll work, Judge.
You know, there's one more thing that you need to understand is that this can have grave consequences on immigration. If you are not a citizen of this country and you ever want to become a citizen, if you ever want to get documents, if you want to become an LPR, a lawful permanent resident, this could affect that. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone to seek immigration counsel?
No, sir.
That's probably something that if you're not a citizen, I would probably do. You know, this is your life. He has told me that he's counseled you to do this, and I guess you still haven't done it. You need to take these things seriously because they can have very serious consequences on you and more so on your family. Do you understand? Okay. So what I'll do is okay, I've marked here that you've advised him to seek counsel of an immigration lawyer. He has not done that so far, so that in the event something should happen, you've also filled out the immigration form, I'm presuming, right? Okay. You know, these cases, Mr. Gutierrez, are never pretty. I can't imagine. Is the death of a child.
This is where the courtroom tone completely shifts. The judge steps out of pure legal procedure and into something deeply human. You can hear the weight in his voice. This isn't about punishment anymore. It's about irreversible loss. Courts rarely pause like this, and when they do, it's powerful. Do you think moments like this make defendants truly understand consequences, or is the damage already done?
Child enough punishment? I don't know. I would certainly hope that at this point, you don't have any guns in the house. Doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter what you're doing, but I hope that it's enough that you've taken all weapons out of your house now. because kids will be kids. That's what they are. They don't understand. I don't know what we're going to do at this point, but I will tell you this, Mr. Gutierrez, that I really, really and truly appreciate proactivity when it comes to behavior. And so that I can appreciate that so that I know that you appreciate the consequence of what has happened here. Because this is about one of the worst things that can possibly happen. It's horrible. It's terrible. And I shudder to think that if one of my kids had been in this position, it's just. So let's come back. Mr. Gibbons, and
John.
when we come back, show me what you have. I guess we'll talk to your witnesses. And I'll tell you that, like I said, proactivity goes a long way. You know, you telling me you've done something means nothing. Actions speak louder than words.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, guys. So we'll see you. You pick the day and we'll see you on that day.
Your Honor.
Okay?
May we be excused? Thank you.
I have Mr. Trevor Wilson on docket today first. He has a BVR.
Judge, can I come around, please?
Sure.
Page 29.
Come up, Trevor Wilson.
I couldn't get it on the email, but right here, this is gonna be the exclusion zone. These points are entering it right here.
So Judge, it's a 300, it's a large exclusion zone. And as you can see, it's a very busy area. He lives in this area. So I mean, it's literally him just driving. And the place that he was excluded from was a business that's in that area. He's really kind of not nowhere near it. He's just on the street, passing it. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't even be aware that that was within the zone.
It's 1,000 feet.
Yes, I could put in your speaking off. I can't remember in my head.
So where does he live in relation to the place? Just you talk with her. I don't want to know.
Less than half a mile.
So distance, how many feet? Because half a mile is, I
Before we
mean,
address that, Judge, my client would like to have the ink marker taken off right now. He has a new job, it's interfering with it requires some physical demand, it's interfering with his.
so we're here on a violation and he wants me to take it off.
But considering the violation,
I guess, State, if you don't mind, reach out to the complaining witness, see if there have been any issues. you
Yes,
know?
Judge.
I don't know if I'm ready to do it yet. I mean, you've got violations, and so violations don't make us happy, Mr. Wilson. You know, you're lucky whether you're not going to jail or not. That's where we're at now, not rewarding you with taking a monitor off. You're supposed to comply and not violate conditions, right? So I don't know where you live. What I'd like to know is where you live in relation to Vape City. So if you can pinpoint it on the map where he lives versus this, it'd be great, you know, because
sorry.
it's okay.
When I was appointed to this, I was online and my memory might be failing me, but I feel like I heard the state say that she doesn't even work there anymore whenever he was originally arraigned. So if they can confirm that too.
I don't know. I mean, they can,
We'll confirm that as well. Yes, Judge.
yeah.
So we'll
You
sit
want to,
down and come back.
okay, sure.
Roll from yesterday, I had Mr. Daryl Myers. I have the search warrant. Well, they told me I have the search warrant. I can't see the portal right
Yes,
now.
Judge. It's been uploaded and
Okay.
shared, the search warrant.
So,
Are we good?
yeah, I mean, with the court, his felony is set at the end of January. It will be wrapped up. He's doing his TRAS in anticipation of that first week of January. They'll be asking the judge for a resolution. I would be asking the court to just, if we can wait till just right after that.
I mean, I think with the proper, let's set it for trial in February. If he's not done in January, then I'm gonna put him to trial. But I mean, I can't, it's 200 days,
Understood.
so, February 11th or 25th,
We can do that.
whatever day you want. And if it's resolved by then, it's resolved by then. If not, then,
Sounds good?
Okay.
Thank you,
for
sir.
sure. Yes, ma'am.
Reapproaching on Mr. Trevor Wilson.
Okay.
So, Your Honor,
Mr. Elick, we'll do it now. I'm like 2 minutes.
Your Honor, I reached out to the complainant and she was unable to talk right now. She's currently at work and she said nothing further about her employment or if she had any incident. She said to call back tomorrow would be the better time to call. So I'll do that, but I wasn't able to get any information right now.
You want to roll it to tomorrow?
Judge, I did map for the radius from the defendant's house to the place. It's about 2.8 miles, which is a little over 14,200 feet. And the exclusion zone is 1,000 foot radius.
Can we just make the exclusion on 200 feet, like, normal? I mean, Judge, this is 45 right here. It's tough. I'm surprised he doesn't have violations on the interstate. And I don't even know if 200 feet would still include the interstate. I just think it's a lot. I mean, this is the main road leading to the interstate.
So let's do this. Let me make sure that there have been no issues with her. And then assuming there have been, then we'll reduce it to 200. Okay, and then we'll continue supervision.
Yes, sir.
But I want to know what her opinion is to see, has he been reaching out to her? Has he done anything?
Yes, Judge.
So let's put it on hold
Okay.
tomorrow. And then I'll waive it for now. But if she comes back and tells me that he's been at it, I'm gonna haul him back in here.
Okay.
So for now, we'll waive it for tomorrow.
Yes, sir. If you were to reduce the zone, does he need to get a new GPS?
If you were to reduce, the
No.
zone, you would have to report to pretrial services tomorrow.
Okay. I'm not playing a game. I hope you know this. All I want my Houston safe. That's all I care about, and I'm gonna do it at all costs. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care anything. All I care about is public safety. You're not to use illegal drugs, alcohol, have any weapons, contact with the complaining witness, and you already know how it goes. Do you understand? And I'm gonna hold you to it, and that's it. So this is what we'll do. We'll give you a reset now. He's gonna have to sign bond conditions with Felicia. I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you. You test positive, so get ready. All right? All right, Kim, you got it.
Right this way.
What is the yes and no?
And he's basically on exit, so he has to go by, so he can't go on the other.
Double whammy. Good morning, Mr. Moreno Chan. Mr. Moreno, you are charged with terroristic threat of a family or a household member. Shh. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 123 days in jail with credit for the 123 days that you've already done. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Is there an affirmative finding in this case?
There will be, Your Honor.
Okay. You need to understand something very serious about this case, Mr. Moreno, that there is an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this plea bargain. It's very possible that if you continue with the same course of conduct, that they can also file a felony charge on you as well. So I would be very, very careful.
Thank you.
You understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record and you can never take it off. Is this what you want to do?
Es lo que usted quiere hacer. Yes, and when I sign, I can leave, right?
I see that you have another criminal trespass with us. I'm assuming this one gets
It's
dismissed.
gonna be dismissed, and he also has a felony that part of this agreement will also be dismissed.
That's a great deal. I'll tell you that I can't imagine that that's going to continue to happen if this conduct continues.
Or I will never do it again.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty?
I'm asking, I'm very sorry.
I hope so. Well, actions speak louder than words, Mr. Moreno. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will send it you to the agreement. There is an affirmative finding of family violence, and good luck to you, sir. Court costs will roll. Okay, I'm sorry. There's an enhancement, actually. Mr. Moreno, it is also alleged that you have a prior assault of a family member from March 31st of 2009 in this court, court number 5. Is this true or untrue that you had this assault? Okay, true, the enhancement. All right, good luck to you, sir. Let me see, that was Moreno. And I think that it's because of the time, it's a non-issue anyways.
Female custody.
Okay, yeah.
Subscribe now and comment below. Was the judge's decision fair?